Oh, here we are on the J&R Railroad in our little city we call Pleasantville. Little model railroading tips for the day is we use Bachman Easy Track. There is Flex Tracks, but we preferred the Bachman Easy Track because it's easier to lay. That's why. And sometimes, at the end of the day, maybe it's not going to be as realistic, but I think what we want to concentrate on, mostly what we wanted to concentrate on, is a layout that runs smoothly and seamlessly with not a lot of derail problems and whatnot. We have few switches in the layout. Depending on what you're looking to do on your layout, we wanted something that would run so that we could sit back and enjoy drinking our cup of coffee in the morning hour or in the evening, sit and watch our layout run and enjoy the work that we've done. Some of the buildings we've actually built them from models. Some we purchased at a train show, already built. We prefer the ones that we build ourselves because we like to build them. We have the fun of sitting in the evening around the big coffee table and building models in the evening. It's really a lot of fun. My wife and I both have been doing model railroading now for 7 months. There's stuff that we've learned along the way. I highly suggest, if you're looking at getting into a model railroading, start out with a 4x8 sheet of plywood and get you a good starter set from one of the great companies that make starter sets. I don't want to name any particular companies, but there are a lot of good ones out there. And I'm using Bachman Easy Track because it's easy to lay, easy to put together. You just have to make sure that the track is actually joined together properly so you don't have problems. We have, like I say, one switch, and that switch is the only switch we have, which runs off to the spur here. Just keep it simple, keep it fun, and have a lot of fun. My wife and I do this together. My wife's just as big into model railroading as I am. Okay, I hope this little short video helps you with getting started on your model railroad. Just start out small. Necessarily big is not necessarily the best way to go. Start out small and see where you're going to go in model railroading, and whether or not you have scale trains or non-scale trains. Scale trains means more detail. That's all it is, more detail on the locomotives and on the boxcars and their rolling stock. But in the beginning, I suggest just getting an inexpensive set and just have fun with it and make models and do your layout with things you have around the house. The styrofoam mountain. The mountains are made with styrofoam. Very simple to build. You just put them together, glue them together with with the hot glue gun, not the hot one, but the one that's not so hot, because the real hot one will just melt the styrofoam. And you can glue it all together, and then you use plaster cloth to smooth it out and smooth the rough edges out. I got sort of tongue-tied there. But anyhow, we're just basically trying to promote model railroading here on the channel, and we're trying to give advice on ways to do it on a budget, how to do model railroading on a budget. And as we go along, we can share some of the mistakes we made so that you don't have to make them. But here we are in the beautiful city of Pleasantville. Hope you enjoyed the video, and be sure to like and subscribe.